Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Lord, we thank you for the time you've given us and the day you've given us today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. We couldn't ask for anything better that you have provided for us. We also ask that you please keep everybody safe. Please keep all the volunteers and track workers safe, along with the drivers, crews, fans, everybody on the flag stand. They are all underneath your hand of protection, and we really do appreciate everything you've done through us. The past few years have been really great as far as I'm concerned in the country, and I just want to thank you for that. Again, please keep everybody here safe. It's in your name we pray. Amen. The flag is in turn 1.
Welcome to the historic Thunderbird Speedway, located in the heart of Muskogee, Oklahoma, in the heart of Muskogee County in Oklahoma, USA. We will start out on B modifieds on this Lucas Oil MLRA late model race Friday night here at the historic half mile. Why do they call it historic? Because there's not too many half miles left in America that are even dirt. First row inside, Colby Kasinger out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, driving a number 7. Next to him is the number 12, Jacob Stoll out of Mounds. Second row inside, out of Tahlequah, Bobby Ward driving to 33. Second row outside, the number 94, Dustin Leatherman out of Muskogee. Third row inside, driving the number 22, is Dalton Ragsdale out of Muskogee, Oklahoma. Next to him out of Tahlequah is the 7N, Jeff Hogan. Fourth row inside, Robert Page out of Muskogee driving a 38. Last but not least is Brian Williams out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, driving the $4. We have 22 B modifieds that have checked in today. to race on this historic half mile. And this is just, I believe, the second race of the year at the Thunderbird. We've had a rainy March and April who have pushed all the races back. All the racetracks, or a majority of them in the state of Oklahoma and Arkansas, have been forced to push back a week or so because of the rain. But we're happy to have the MLRA late models here tonight. Obviously sponsored by Bravado Wireless. Folks, unlimited talk, text, and data for just $40 a month. No minimum lines required. No contracts, no hidden fees. All on the largest nationwide network in America. Visit BravadoWireless.com for more information. Find a store near you. And as always, when you're watching, be sure and leave in the comments where you're watching from. We like to go back the next week and see where everyone's watching from. Be sure and like and share this. As you can see, the cars rolling up to turn number 3.
We're actually doing a live broadcast right now on BravadoTV.com or on the Facebook page. I'm sure you can check it out there. We'll probably have a live feed there as well. If you know someone that's not at the track that should be, you can either tell them to get there.
Plenty of time to make it out here if you are watching at home. Races are scheduled to get underway at 7:30. We're a few minutes behind. That happens in dirt track racing, obviously. Now you can go to our website at BravadoWireless.com and check out where we will be at next. But I'll tell you anyway, we will be in 2 weeks. We'll be at the Salina High Banks. We'll be at the Salina High Banks, and that will be the Oklahoma Open Wheel Thunder Nationals. Be at the Salina High Banks, and then we will travel down to the Oklahoma Sports Park in Ada on May the 18th for the Sooner Late Models, and then we should be back here in June and be back at Tri-State Speedway in June as well. So look for the Bravado vehicles and see where we're at. Right now they sprinkled a little bit of water on the top and bottom of the racetrack. Going to use these B modifieds to roll that in just a little bit so it's not real sloppy. You can see a little bit of moisture still on the bottom of the track. Going to try to roll that in, make it be a real nice track. It's always a double-edged sword when you have rain in the forecast, whether it's water or not. And unfortunately, we were supposed to have rain Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we got just a little bit of rain Wednesday night. So they've been furiously working on the track today to make sure it's in top condition. My understanding, they hauled in a couple loads of new clay to fix a hole that developed in turn 1. Green light flashes, so they'll go green as they come around turn number 4. Nice shot. You see him down the back straightaway.
Heat race number 1 in the B mod, 6 laps to go. And green flag.
Green flag will fly, and number 12, Stoll, will lead him into turn number 1. Slides high, holds on. Everyone will hold on through turn 1 and 2. Now they race down the back straightaway. Stoll is in the lead with Casinger in second. So Stoll will get the first lap in the books, followed by Casinger and Leatherman. Leatherman way up high, and he's going to follow Stoll on that high line. Gets a run out of 2, and Leatherman will take over second place away from Casinger. Ragsdale looking for the top as well. So it's Stoll, Leatherman, and Ragsdale, your top 3 cars. Ragsdale trying to look underneath Leatherman. Ragsdale in the black car with white numbers. Leatherman red car, red numbers. Stoll is the yellow car out in front. Ragsdale takes over second. Leatherman taps the wall. Turn number 1, he's up against the wall. We will more than likely have a caution as Ragsdale takes the lead away from Stoll, and Leatherman smacks the wall in turn number 1. Caution will come out as Leatherman's on the wall on the back straightaway. Ragsdale, your new leader. Stoll is second, and 33, Bobby Ward, is your third place car right now. You see Sheet Metal dragging behind Casinger in the 7.
Slingshotted the front around and smacked the front end of the 94. I'm not sure if he'll be able to make it back or not. The car probably sustained quite a bit of damage. But Ragsdale looking strong once again this week in the 22. Stoll had the lead there for a few laps, but then it was Ragsdale getting into the 24 and taking second place.
So Leatherman, after smacking the wall, will exit. You see Casinger with a little bit of damage on his car. We'll go a single file restart, I believe. So they're asking the number car, the number 7 car of Casinger, that's the blue number 7, to stop so they can pull the sheet metal off the back of it, and they'll put him back in position behind the 33 of Ward. So the historic Thunderbird Speedway, part of the NASCAR Wheeling Home Track Series. So they will do a double file restart. So what I have been taught is called a Texas restart and a pony out front. And we had someone question that last week on our broadcast. They said, what in the heck are you talking about? I've been around racing for a better part of 25 years, and I've always been told that was called a Texas restart with a pony out front. So it looks kind of like horses with a horse out front. So that's where that comes from. Green flag will fly. Ragsdale will lead him down the front straightaway, followed by Ward. And the number 12 of Stoll. Stoll slides high. Here comes Williams in the white number 4. Williams will take over third. He's going to try to take third away from Ward. Williams looks low. Ragsdale very strong out front. White flag comes out. One more trip around the half mile. And here comes Ragsdale through turn number 4. He will take your heat race win, followed by Williams and the 33 of Ward. First of 4 heat races done for the B Modifieds. Very popular class here at the at the Thunderbird Speedway. So Dalton Ragsdale out of Muskogee in the 22 black car, white numbers, wins that heat race. Second heat race for the B Modifieds coming up. It'll be pole position will be number 14, Brendan Lacey out of Bixby, Oklahoma. Comes from a long line of racing Lacey's. Jacob Campbell out of Oktahol, number 27 will be your outside. Michael Hornback, number 25, longtime racer out of Muskogee will be second row inside. Beside him is Mike Anderson out of Muskogee in the 15A. Third row inside is Richard McGee out of Salina driving the M1. Next to him is Caden Weaver in the number 23 out of Muskogee. And last but not least is Casey Wilson out of Farmington, Arkansas, driving the C35. That will be heat race number 2. Beautiful shot there by one of our cameras underneath the flag stand. And you see the one on top of the press box. We're running, what are we running for? 6 cameras here tonight. Lacey, your pole setter on the bottom. It looks like Lacey is not up there. So Brendan Lacey looks like is not out there. So moving up in his spot is should be Michael Hornback. And the number 0 I actually have in the next race, but he's out there now.
Lights go out.
So Lacey's not out there, but we have an added card, number 0. I guess that's Court Morgan, but he should be in heat race number 3. Lead him down into turn number 1 is Hornback. Hornback will take the low line. Campbell up high. Mike Anderson up high as well, but Hornback, no stranger to this racetrack, slides high. He'll be your leader first trip around. Michael Hornback, followed by Campbell, and in the 15 of Mike Anderson. Anderson in a blue car will take over second. Campbell is going to battle back. White car with orange numbers up high in the 27. Hornback in the lead, Campbell second. The 15 of Anderson running in third. Anderson looking underneath Campbell, can't do it. Campbell too strong, coming through 1 and 2, and he'll run him down the back straightaway. But your leader is the 25 of Michael Hornback, no stranger to this racetrack. He cut his teeth on this track. Hornback's been racing this racetrack longer than most of these drivers have been alive. Right now, your battle's for second. Anderson looks low. Campbell will try to stick on that high line. Door to door as they come through 4, and Campbell will have him at the line. Anderson is closed in on him. Slide job, Anderson high. Campbell has to adjust, goes low. Looks like Campbell's got a little more horsepower on the back straightaway. That's the race to watch right there. Is a race for second. They split the lap traffic in Morgan. White flag comes out. Hornback still your lead, but the race is for second. Campbell has him, Anderson has Campbell that time around. Anderson goes high, Campbell goes low. Checker flag will come out this time. Michael Hornback, heat race winner for number 2. Second place car will be Anderson, followed by Campbell.
Campbell, your third place finisher. Mike Anderson in the 15A comes home in that second place, but your winner in this heat race, the 25 star of Mike
Heat race number 3 will be coming out on the track, and there is your winner, number 25, Michael Hornback. You can see it on camera right there. Black car, white numbers. They will roll through tech on the infield. Tech man will check them out, make sure they're up to weight. Coming out on the track was supposed to be number 0, Court Morgan, was supposed to be the pole setter, and I believe that's him right there. So I'm not sure what's up on that. First row outside, number 11, Ryan Lowe out of Muskogee. Second row inside, out of Chicago, last year's track champion, Daniel Tarkington in the number 2 car. Also the mayor of Chicago. How cool is that? Beside him is the number 37 out of Neosho, Missouri, Clint Johnson. And third row inside, Dalton Clay, and the 5-star out of Oklahoma. Next to him is Cody King out of Fanshawe, Oklahoma in the 510. Last but not least is the number 52, Dylan Roop out of Broken Arrow, longtime Roop family racer. So that will be Court Morgan, I believe, in the number 0, black and silver car, and beside him is the number 11, Ryan Lowe. Caution light is still out as they're going to not start this time around. Caution flies, but not everyone sees it. Trying to get the cars lined back up. Morgan should be your pole setter on the front row inside. And if they get him lined back up, they will go green, and the flagman flashes a green light. Should be going green coming out of turn number 4. And looks like a good start. Green flag will fly. He'll be the first of number 1. Morgan will be, but he will push high. Lindell goes low, spins, as does the 5-star of Dalton Clay. So a caution will come out as Lindell in the number 11 spins, as does the 5-star of Dalton Clay, and collects Daniel Tarkington. And it looks like they say the 5-star of Dalton Clay has a broken left front wheel. All right, we said Mama Morgan just came up and said one of them is Dylan Morgan and one of them is Court Morgan. And I said, well, which one is which? She goes, I have no idea. So which one's the better driver of the two, maybe we should have asked. So one of them is Dylan Morgan and one of them is Court Morgan. So if you're watching at home, just take your pick. So Dalton Clay with a broke left front end. You can see it there cocked inward.
So we're going to get a record on the front end of the 5.
Morgan Towing, your premier towing company in pretty much the whole state of Oklahoma. Nick Morgan, you can see right there in the red shirt, the owner of Morgan Towing and Recovery, and family-run business, and he is they've been in business for as long as records have been around.
Chances to win this evening. Of course, we got the Colt Hard Cash. We have the $50 O'Reilly.
So they're going to drag. Wow, both wheels.
2 sets, 2 envelopes. Each envelope.
If you look on the back side, you can see it broke open. So the 5-star has some work to do before he can get back out on the track. Hopefully they can get that B modified wrenched up and fixed. Knowing the 5-star crew, they've got a ton of crew members eager to help. So we'll reset this. No lap was in. We will reset it. Lights are out. Green flag. Green lights will flash. So it will be a full restart. Flagman says good start this time. Lindell's going to lead the pack, followed by the 510 of King. The 2 of Tarkington working low. Morgan pushes way high. You can see that number 0 car is very tight as he pushed through 1 and 2. Running down turns 3 and 4 is Ryan Lowe. I think I called him Lindell. Excuse me, it's Lowe. Lowe, followed by King and followed by Tarkington. Morgan, having issues, will pull off the track. So Lowe is your leader in the back straightaway. White car, black numbers running the number 11, followed by the 510 of Cody King. Lowe continues to be your leader, followed by King and Tarkington. Lowe out of Muskogee, Tarkington out of Shakota, and King's out of Van Shea, Oklahoma. Beautiful night for racing here at the historic Thunderbird Speedway, the half-mile track. Only a handful of half-mile tracks left in the racing dirt world. This is one of them right here, folks. If you've never been here, this is a track you need to visit. Lowe being challenged, 2 laps to go. King working underneath. He's got some room, coming through 2. Lowe's too strong. Gonna pull him down the back straightaway. King's gonna stay right on his bumper. Guns it going into 3. He'll go Lowe. Little slide job in front of him. Lowe has to change his route. King throws the killer crossover on him. He'll have the lead going on this lap. Last lap, King goes high. Lowe's low. Little bumpy over there in turn number 3. King holds on. Lowe moves up. And your winner, heat race number 3, will go to Cody King, followed by Ryan Lowe, and then Daniel Tarkington coming in 3rd on this B-modified race. See the replay right there coming down front straightaway. King takes the lead. We'll take the checker flag for the 3rd heat race of the night. Coming up next will be your Midwest late models, MLRA late models, and setting on the pole position is number 76, Blair Northduff. Sitting outside of him is 74M, Mitch McGrath. Second row inside is the 00S, Jesse Stovall. Next to him is a 15L of Peyton Looney. Third row inside is Earl Pearson Jr. driving a number 1. And next to him is a 9G of Joseph Gorby. Only 2 heat races here tonight for the late models. A little bit less cars than what we expected. Usually they pull in around 20, 22 cars. Only 12 cars here tonight. See the late models rolling out on the track right there. Pretty big deal for Jesse Stovall and Billy Moyer Jr. both to be here tonight. Last time they were here, it came down door to door, wheel to wheel, as Stovall beat Moyer. So Moyer has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder coming here tonight. See if these MLRA late models can put on a show. One more trip around the racetrack. We have Northrup, McGrath, Stovall, Looney, Pearson, and Gorby in this heat race. This will be an 8-lap heat race for the late models. Here at the historic half mile, this is by far the largest racetrack these guys will run on. Now remember, in 2 weeks, and Gorby just exited. I guess he felt something was wrong with the car, so Gorby exits the track. But in 2 weeks, we'll be at Salina High Banks. Be sure and check out our website for more information, our Facebook page. Green flag is in hand and will fly. And the first one down is 74 of McGrath. McGrath's going to take that middle line. Stovall looking bottom, going to try to take second away from Norcroft. And he does, as does the 15 of Looney. Looney shoots up high. And lead is going to be number 74, McGrath, followed by Stovall in the 15 of Looney. Stovall in the blue 00. And creeping up behind him is Earl Pearson Jr. in the number 1 car. So he sticks his nose in the battle. Your leader, McGrath, coming through turn number 4 in the black car with black numbers, followed by Stovall, the number 1 of Pearson, and the number 15 of Looney. Great shot as they come down the back straightaway by cameraman on the number 3. McGrath still your leader, followed by number 1 of Pearson Jr. and Stovall. Starting to get spaced out just a bit. McGrath at the halfway point, still your leader, followed by the number 1 of Pearson Jr. and then the number 15 now of Looney, as Stovall has backpedaled a bit. Excuse me, that was 2 laps. White flag out now. Checker flag comes out from McGrath, followed by the number 1 of Pierce Jr. and the number 15 of Looney. That's your top 3. Stovall falls back to 4th. Said to McGrath, they say he's out of Wisconsin, all the way down here from Wisconsin to Oklahoma. They will roll to the infield to have her tech for the heat race. Coming up, second heat race is 14J, Jake Neal. Next to him is the 36M of Logan Martin. Second row inside. 21 Junior is the Billy Moyer Junior Express. Next to him is Jeremy Grady in the 43. Richard Sheepler III in the 88S. And the 1V, Will Vaughn, will finish out heat race number 2. Lights are out. Green flag flies. Leading the pack will be Neil into turn number 1, followed by Martin. Down underneath him is the 21 junior of Moyer. Moyer in second. Neil is your leader. Slides way high. Bumping up against that berm. Neil will be your leader. Moyer second, followed by Martin and the number 1 of Vaughn. Vaughn will take third away from Martin coming out of turn number 2. Martin battles back, but Vaughn too much. Slides into 3. He has third place. Leader right now, front straightaway, is 14 of Neil, followed by Moyer. Moyer trying to catch up to him. Vaughn is the man on the move. Blue car with the number 1 on the side. And a car spun around. Let's see if he can recover. Stalls it out, and he'll stop in turn number 2. Caution will come out. And that is, I believe, the 36M. And it is the 36M that spins around. He and Grady mixed it up just a little bit.
All right, race fans, make some noise there. Get some t-shirts flying up your way. Let's see how deep he can get those.
See the replay right here is Grady and the 36 of Martin get together just a little bit. Martin spins around, stalls the car, and able to get it started before traffic comes back around to him. So we'll have a restart. Quickly back lined up. We'll go green. Flagman throws it. Here we go, coming out turn number 4. Neil. Vaughn immediately standing on the gas will take second. No, Moyer says, thank you, I will take it right back. Battle door to door, back straightaway. Moyer on the bottom, Neil on top. Side by side, Neil up high, Moyer on the bottom. Excuse me, Vaughn. Neil's your leader. Vaughn will take over second place. Look at him go. Vaughn has second. Moyer slides back to third. Now Vaughn's trying to put his sights on the number 14 of Jake Neal. Neil in turn number 4. Martin, excuse me, Vaughn trying to sneak up on him. Vaughn looking low. Looks like he might have a run for the leader, 14 Neil. Neil has him about a half a car length. Vaughn is very quick on the bottom. Look at him, he goes, gonna slide underneath him. Bumps him out of the way, says this one's mine. Neil way up high, almost kisses Moyer. Holds on to it. Vaughn says, thank you very much. I'll take that one, and gone. So I guarantee you when they go back to the pits, Vaughn and Neil will probably have some words, because I doubt Neil was real happy about the little bump and run by Vaughn. Here comes Vaughn, 2 laps to go. Now Neil has his hands full with the number 42, excuse me, the 43 of Grady. Moyer has slid all the way back. Now he's battling for 4th. White flag out for Vaughn. Vaughn coming around. Vaughn back straightaway going into turn number 3. He's your leader. Battle for second between Neil and the 43 of Grady. Vaughn is your heat race winner number 2, followed by the 14 of Neil, and the 21 of Billy Moyer jumps up in there. Just came out of nowhere to take 3rd. So Moyer somehow found the gas there. So your heat race winner, and you can see Moyer come out of turn number 4 to take 3rd place away from Grady. I think Grady may have stepped off the gas. Moyer found the gas pedal all of a sudden, jumps into 3rd. So we are scheduled for a B feature for the B modifieds if they elect to run one. And we are not going to run a B feature, they say. So we will take a intermission. No, excuse me, I forgot all about the factory stocks. I was ready to go to intermission, wasn't I? Holy cow. Okay, so factory stock heat, I was ready to go ahead and send us in to intermission. I got ahead of myself here. Factory stocks, 3 heat races for the factory stocks coming up. Will be Steve Jennings out of Coweta driving in 44 in the pole position. Next to him is Brandon Hoggard out of Yukon, Oklahoma, driving in number 7. Rocky Cox out of Pecola driving the number 80 car, second row inside. Next to him out of Muskogee, the DT1, Mike Wiseman, the Wiseman Brothers Tires. Third row inside is Keith Heaslett out of Indianola, Oklahoma, driving a number 5. Next to him in the 88 is the Matthew Burnett from Muskogee. Last but not least is the 7K of Jack Kirby out of Pryor. So that'll be heat race number 1 for the factory stocks. You can see it up there on your board. Waiting for one car. They said we're waiting for Burnett. So they'll give me a few minutes since we are running really kind of ahead of schedule. So waiting on Burnett to get to the lineup. Total of 14 factory stocks here tonight.
Looks to be holding up very smooth. See the darker colors there. The setups are changing these cars. 88 having a little bit of a problem there. Big push from the front end. Probably needs to take away just a little bit. Go ahead and do whatever. That's the G.
So waiting on the factory stocks to roll out here. Folks, be sure and check out BravadoWireless.com. You can get $500 off a phone of your choice on our premium unlimited plan. Applies to new customer activation. See one of our stores for more details or visit BravadoWireless.com to find a store near you. Find out what you need to do. And as always, we always have our $40 a month talk, text, and data unlimited plan. No minimum lines, no contracts, no hidden fees. All on the largest nationwide network in America. Visit BravadoWireless.com for more information. There, we got some factory stocks rolling out now. So here we are. We'll remind you the lineup. 44 is Steve Jennings out of Coweta. Next to him is Brandon Hoggard out of Yukon, Oklahoma in the 7. Second row inside is Randy Cox out of Pecola in the 80. Mike Wiseman driving the DT1 out of Muskogee. Third row inside is Keith Heslett out of Indianola, Oklahoma, the number 5 car. Matthew Burnett in the 88 out of Muskogee. Jack Kirby, longtime racer, out of Pryor in the 7K. Factory stocks here at the Thunderbird Speedway. Beautiful view coming down the back straightaway there. Beautiful looking cars. Early in the season. How can you tell that? Because they're not banged up yet. Coming through turn number 4, Jennings is going to lead them through. Flagman Dr. Phil looks them over. He'll throw the green flag. Jennings will lead the pack in the 1. everyone will hold on through number 2.
Oh, the field stays tight. 3 wide right there. Wiseman on the outside. He's in the middle.
3 wide on the back end of it as they battle for last place there.
Starts to get away. Look at Wiseman dig into the corner. He gets in between the 7 and the 80 machine of Cox.
Jennings out in the lead.
Jennings, your leader. He'll lead first.
And
Almost 4 wide. Little contact right
I believe that is Cox in second.
They struggle now. Just a little bit now.
There's Cox in second, and the number 7 Hoggard, and then Wiseman is in fourth. Everybody having a bit of a problem coming through turn number 4. They hold on. Jennings doesn't have a problem as the leader.
Everybody's in his way. Jennings stretches the lead just a little bit. Cox out there in second. He's the now gets around for
Jennings, your leader, Cox in second, and moved up to third is Keith Heslett
underneath the 7 of Bogart.
out of Indianola.
Cox up into the loose stuff, almost into the wall, turn 3. And it's Steve Jennings with 3. He's then going for second underneath the 80 of Cox. Can't get it. They'll have to reset and try one more time. Jennings
Cox and Heslett
2 laps to go.
battling. Heslett down low in the black number 5 car. Jennings still your leader coming down the front straightaway. Battle, though, is more for second.
As the car starts to come to the DT1.
So your battle for second right now, and now the DT1 has jumped up there as the 5 slips all the way back to 5th. White flag in hand for the flagman. Jennings still your leader through 4, coming down the front straightaway. Mike Wiseman has jumped up into second, followed by the 80 of Cox. Cox way high, bounces off the groove there. Really kind of flirting with disaster there. Checker
Checker flag out, and your winner will be Jennings, followed by Wiseman.
And at the line, that'll be the number.
So the 7K Jack Kirby comes home in third.
7K Jack Kirby. Couldn't see who it was. It was a 7K Jack Kirby in the multicolored car.
Throughout the race, but your race winner, a 44 of Steve Jennings.
Heat race number 2 coming up. Nice crowd you can see there tonight for the Bravado Wireless MLRA late models. Pole position, number 11W, Gracie Williams out of Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Next to her is James Waltman, the 8R out of Fort Gibson. Second row inside is Dale Dryeth out of Yukon in the 17. Billy Arnold out of Shoto, Oklahoma will drive the 16. And we were ready to start out of the gate. Wasn't even done doing the lineup, and we're ready to go. And caution will come out. So we will continue our lineup here. Ted Holt Jr. beside Billy Arnold in the UFO held out of Broken Arrow. Virgil Hood out of Muskogee in a 69. And last but not least is Stephen Eldridge out of Shakota is the number 12. So a caution is out. They're going to get them reset. So I don't know if the green flag was thrown prematurely or lineup wasn't correct, and so they went ahead and threw the caution. So they will get them, trying to get them reset.
I think what happened was over the race series they heard be ready to start, and they kind of took that a little too soon to start.
And they're trying, I believe, to get
Of course, you guys know race car drivers, they don't ever want to sit still.
missing the 11. Okay, trying to get, there we go, get the 11W of Gracie Williams back up front. So now they've got them lined back up. Gracie Williams, James Waltman, Dale Dryas, Billy Arnold, Ted Holt Jr., Virgil Hood, and Stephen Eldridge.
See what happens later on in the features, especially with Jake Neal and Will Vaught. Will there be anything happening between those two, or will they settle it over there real quick with a little conversation? We'll see. Lights are out, ready to go.
Lights out, they roll through turn number 4. Waltman way up high, stands on the gas. Waltman will lead him down. Ted Holt Jr. will jump underneath Williams, trying to take second away.
Waltman's got the lead into turn.
Waltman has the lead, Arnold up high. Arnold sets in second along with Holt in third. Waltman, your leader.
He's going to be in fourth spot. Dreeth going to hold on to that. Your leader, Waltman, trying to hold on.
Waltman will be your leader coming down the front straightaway, followed by the 16 of Arnold and a UFO of Ted Holt Jr. Arnold looking low, and he has the lead coming out of turn number 2. Gonna battle back as Waltman up high. Holt will try to follow him.
Arnold again, low side. Holt trying to find an opening. He switches from top to bottom through 3 and 4. Waltman's going to switch to
Arnold, your leader. Waltman drops back to third as the UFO of Holt takes second by a bumper. Holt trying to get a grapple on the 16 of Arnold. Arnold out of Shoto, Oklahoma.
Ted Holt up on the high side. A good drive here, muscling the car around the top side of the speedway, right to the back bumper of the 16.
Holt trying to give the 16 of Arnold a little bit of company. Waltman now in a battle with Dryas for third. Dryas, I think, will take Waltman on the back straightaway. Arnold is still your leader, followed by the UFO of Holt. Holt's going high. He's going to try to take him around the outside. Bumping on that groove, and boy, he got him at the line. Holt, your new leader around here on this heat race number 2. Arnold takes it back, coming out of number 2. The UFO of Holt going to stay high. Holt up high, Arnold down low. Holt in the white car, white flag being flown. Holt's got the lead by a car length this time. Holt, your leader, followed by Arnold. Ted Holt Jr. out of Broken Arrow, your leader in heat race number 2, followed by Billy Arnold out of Shoto. And that two will finish 1 and 2. Holt Jr. takes the heat race number 2 win, followed by Arnold, and then the 17 of Dale Dryas, and Waltman will round out your top 4. And that's your second heat race of the night for the factory stocks. That's all for the factory stocks, as we have 14 factory stocks here tonight.
Third place finish their 17 to get a free play. Utah, Oklahoma, Billy Arnold, the Shoto comes second. Your winner out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, UFO, Ted Holt Jr.
We will go to intermission, folks, and be sure to stick around because we will change feeds. This is our heat race feed, and we'll go to a feature feed. So be sure and click on that. That'll be coming up next here at the historic Muskogee Thunderbird Speedway, and we'll be right back with more to come for the MLRA late models Lucas Oil MLRA late models brought to you by Bravado Wireless. Stay tuned.
Thirsty from all this gabbing I'm doing up here. We're going to set up the feature races real quick. It will be the B mods coming out first with a 15-lap feature.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.